All right guys, in this video, let's talk about the filter. The filter change is the most important upkeep maintenance that you can do in your cold plunge. To replace the filter, it's very simple. You're gonna open up your cold plunge. You're going to remove the insulation, and we provide you the tool to open up and release the bottle. The first thing you want to do when you do any maintenance steps on your cold plunge is you want to turn off the power. We are located outside, and if you are outside, you want to make sure that you have all of your electrical in a dry box. So I'm going to open up my dry box and I'm going to turn off the power strip. So now that I have everything turned off, now it is safe for me to work on the system. So before I open up this filter housing, I'm going to close my valves. I'm going to close this valve, the top valve on the chiller, and I'm going to close the top valve on the top. So what that does is it compresses the water together, so when I release the water bottle, the water will not continue to come out. So give this a quarter turn and remove the housing. A little bit of water will come out. If you are at home, have like a bowl or a little bucket ready. Just a little bit of water will come out, and you can clean it up with a towel. If you're outside, you should still be cleaning up with a towel because you want your cabinet be always dry. So what I do is I take out the filter. Usually it will look a lot worse than this. This is about a week use. Your filter will look brown or dark, like black color. You will see all sorts of residue. I always dump this in the sink, and then I clean this with either vinegar or hydrogen peroxide mix. Very important call out, when you dump this water, and some of you do exactly what I will right now on camera. Okay, when you do this, there's a rubber ring, a seal ring right here. It's called an O-ring. Make sure that this does not fall out. If it falls out, you have to grab it from wherever you dump the water and you have to put it back. Because if this O-ring is missing, you will have a leak coming out from here when you put it back in. So this is a very important step. All right, now that we cleaned our filter housing, we're going to take our new filter, put it back. So when you put this back in and you have a hole here inside our housing, there's a very special spot for where it goes. It's right in the center. So you just want to line it up. Okay, you want to line it up, put it over that spot. Okay, and now we're going to line it up here as well. And make sure not to cross thread. You want to hand tighten this, and then take your tool and just give it a quarter turn. Okay, you don't want to over tighten it too much. Okay, now that we put this filter back in, the next step is to open up our valves, and we're ready to turn on the power. You will notice that the water will fill up in the housing first, and the water is flowing back into the tub. All the valves are opened, water is circulating. If you have air bubbles here at the top, just like you're seeing here, this is totally normal. Some air in the system is okay. If your water did not fill up even halfway, you can do a couple of troubleshooting steps. One step is to turn off the pump off completely and to restart it. And that will push more air out of the system. You can do that a couple times. All right, thank you for watching in this video. We just reviewed how to replace a filter.